My favorite is the journeys that we have our freshman year. Um, if no one's familiar with it, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, Jade, if I'm explaining it wrong, but freshmen get a place to go, or they get to choose a place to go with their summit class. I went to Guatemala, and it's like a 1 week trip during the spring, so your second semester of freshman year. And it's honestly, I had the best time. And I took a class with it. So you take a class with where you go. So mine was nonprofit, like NGOs, and helping like the underserved populations and poverty and women's studies. And I had the best time. So mine's definitely journeys.
Journeys, obviously. But my second favorite is my Leadership 101 course, I think it was,
Mhm.
which is a course about leadership that you take in your first semester. And mine specifically was about 1917 Greenwich Village. And we basically, it was like a semester long kind of role playing thing where we all had to pick specific characters who were like real people from that time and then act as them for points in like a mock um, debate type situation. And I know like a lot more about women's suffrage and unions, which is those were the two sides, was like women's suffrage and versus um, like the union workers movements in 1917 Greenwich Village. And I feel like that is not something that I would have learned about on my own as a math student, and is just very interesting general knowledge to have. And I still remember a lot of it because it was taught in such an interesting way. And so that was probably my second favorite thing about Summit.
Like I said, I'm studying political science with a business management minor. So with that, I hope to do some work in community investment and giving back to my community, South Fulton. If you don't know, it's an area where there are a lot of it's an underserved area where there are a lot of inequities, and so I want to give back to my community um, in any way possible. So I knew that I wanted to go to a school that will help me get to that place. And I definitely would say Agnes did a great job of doing that through, for example, through this one program called Scale. It's something you participate in your sophomore year, and you spend a week. It's like a week long externship at a business or a nonprofit, and you get to learn more about that nonprofit and what they do in the community. So I was with Partnership for Southern Equity, and they um, serve underserved communities in the southern hemisphere of the United States. So that was really exciting to be a part of and helping with their youth summit. So that's pretty much why. That's pretty much what I think helped me and like enrich my life at Agnes Scott, and also the different leadership um, opportunities that I have participated in has really helped me, build my professional development and confidence and things like such. So